Ben Stein joins us right now from Syracuse, New York. His newest book is called The Real Stars. Ben, who are the real stars?
The people who put on battle dress uniforms over body armor in 130-degree heat in Oorah and Baghdad and Mosul and Kirkuk and Fallujah and Hasbaniya. And they do it for $1,500 a month. $150 a month combat pay. They don't have stunt doubles to stand in for them when the bullets and the IEDs are trying to kill them. Their families back home are suffering and are miserable and lonely, often don't have enough money, often don't have enough moral support, and they are the people standing between us and the terrorists. They're the thin red line protecting every decent civilized person in the world from terror, and we owe them a hell of a lot more than we're giving them. When I first met my father-in-law, who was a 2 Silver Star winner in 2 wars, I said, "Why are you in the Army? Do you like war?" I was an idiot. And he said, "No." He said, "We in the Army hate war. We're the ones who get killed." And I said, "Then why do you do it, Colonel Denman?" And he said, "So you and my daughter won't have to." And that's the attitude of all these people. They go off to war and they lose their limbs and their lives, so we won't have to. We should be on our hands and knees to these guys. If what Brittany is feeding her children takes priority over the lives and blood sacrifice of the men and women who are defending this country, we're not in very good shape. And if Lindsay Lohan spending 1 day in jail and then copping a plea gets more ink than 7 people getting killed by an explosive device in Iraq, we're not going to survive very long. We treated the military absolutely like dirt during the Vietnam War. We treated them like gods during World War II. We should treat them like gods again. We need a bigger army so people don't have to have one deployment after another. Yeah. We need to have a full GI Bill so they can go back to school after they get out. We need to treat them like the gods they are.
People complain about the $20,000 they're getting in the Army, that we're bribing them. No, they're getting what they deserve and they have something to look forward to when they get out.
They should get $200,000. Look, we pay millions, billions to people who shuffle around stacks of money on Wall Street and accomplish absolutely nothing for the civilized world. These guys get pennies, and they are the civilized world.
Listen, Ben Stein, you're a great American, and I'm glad you wrote this book. It is called The Real Stars in Today's America. Who are the true heroes?
And every dime of the money I get from it goes to TAPS, which helps families who've lost their breadwinner in the Iraq and Vietnam and Afghanistan wars.
Thanks for joining us.